right, hi everybody. I'm Temple, and I'm gonna play a few songs, and then I'm gonna croon a few songs, and we're gonna see how this thing goes. This is a bit of an experiment. All right, this next song is called "Artisanal Dope in a Cactus World." Rise again, take over, have fun, and relegate the humanoids to feedstock and pets. Fly roofs and all on well-water jets. No one knows when this terror reign will end. Trapped in cages of spines, me and my friends. We got one last hope, one last way to cope. Artisanal dope, artisanal dope, artisanal dope in a cactus world. Artisanal dope in a cactus world. Artisanal dope in a cactus world. Trapped and high, every boy and girl. Artisanal dope in a cactus world. Artisanal dope in a cactus world. In her proximity, she's an echoing accident monopoly, who nabbed a nice silver object with an audible epic line. Carve out a niche in the oil age, a civil chorus in close proximity to the victims of the original sin. Counterbalances patience as evil twin. I see a growing sadness on the face of Dayton, Ohio, a city that cannot even dare to move. See the desperation on the banks of Sacramento, a city drowning or completely dry. Thank you, everybody. Awesome. All right, this next one I wrote for my good friend Anna to play on her 2019 tour, and instead we adopted it into our band, Hatchet Face Hymnals, and I adopted it into another band, Missing Pigeons, and now I'm going to play it for you tonight. It's called The Queens of Winnemucca. The truck stop is singing me and honey. She says when she gets lonely, I want cheap trick to want me. Heteronormativity never seemed to suit me. And outside this casino, no one in this world knows me except the queens of Winnemucca, a couple of dozen queer truckers, and you. Except the queens of Winnemucca, a couple of dozen queer truckers, and you. This hotel has a matron who guides us and protects us. Her lover is a midwife on the run from the law in Texas, since way back in the 60s when she performed abortions for daring, desperate housewives, one who had the notion to tear her man to pieces and dump them in the ocean. When enforcement, local sheriffs in deference, which of course is their preference. And if you're heartsick, they can help you fix it. But the problem with most folks, they believe all their own bullshit. 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 Deep in the dusty desert, where miners dig for money, got herself a truck stop. Here singing, ain't it funny? She says when she gets rich someday, she'll buy this town and blow it away. Blow it away. Step between the wind and the truck stop for those suckers. Step between the wind and the truck stop for those suckers. This matron has a mirror, the reflection is distorted, and although her image is striking, it's often been rewarding. Then sometimes on a full moon, she'll dress up like a soldier, head down to the biker bar, and come back 5 years older. And everyone's a closet queen, but my closet is a mansion. So rub me down with kerosene and put your goddamn pants on. I'm the queen of Winnebago, a badass motherfucker. Who are you? I'm the queen of Winnebago, a badass motherfucker. Now that she killed that SOB, please take our advice. Leave this town by midnight on the back roads out of plain sight. And if you look back at all, make sure you look back twice. Cause it seems it's always midnight when you're the deer in there, the headlights. 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 Thank you. All right, I've got one more in this organic format, and then I'm gonna get on to the eccentric stuff. I wrote this one about 20 years ago, and it brings me a lot of happiness. It's called The Chemical Miracle. I am depending on the chemical miracle to save me from myself. To save me from myself, I am depending on the chemical miracle to save me from myself. I tend to blame it on the world outside. They say the kind of thing it tends to get a person ostracized. I daydream of a better world where women make the choices and the men respect their voices as the linear logic. Lunacy lingers with the lesbian linguists, speaking volumes with their fingers. The Latin lovers leave us with a legacy of lascivious behavior. Roosevelt and bridges from one small town to another, and Martin tried to shock us into treating you as brothers, and FTV brainwashed us into thinking that Madonna is our savior. So accepting of the chemical miracle, that's what the doctor says. That's what the doctor says. He's so accepting of the chemical miracle, that's what the doctor says. But he spent his semesters drinking rum and coke and hooters, and at midnight makeup sessions with the architecture students. Now he's nothing more than just another naive pharmaceutical believer. And the linear logic lunacy lingers with the lesbian linguist, speaking volumes with their fingers. The Latin lovers leave us with a legacy of lascivious behavior. Oh, Roosevelt and bridges from one small town to another, and Martin tried to shock you into treating us as brothers, and FTV brainwashed us into thinking that Madonna is our savior. Oh, Madonna, 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 marijuana, Madonna, 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 marijuana, Madonna, 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 marijuana, Madonna, 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 marijuana. Thank you. This is a part of the set I like to call self-karaoke. The song's called An Engine to Convert Shit to Shinola. We're building an engine, a metaphysical engine. The bar to join our cult is low. Find on the invisible line, let's go. Dire straits are here again, but we will send them away. Heaven on earth, a double helix. With every breath we pray. I've been left to confront a monster who is currently sleeping. No one will greenlight the killing. No one will admit that they're wrong. I'm forced to hire trolls and mercenaries and bards to defame them in songs. Psychedelic narrative, we hack our DNA. Infinitely incarnating deities at play. If you're not ready to strike, then get out of our way. Because we're wearing superhero tights and we're gonna save the day. Without a word being leaked of our plan, we quietly gathered and joined our hands to create an infinitely expanding bubble, enhancing our chances of escaping this trouble. Tragedy had me, I left it to rot. Now it's the soil of my garden's plot. Fertility unmatched dissipates futility. Bonafide cycles of public utility. Queerness is the new version of virility. Heteronormativity is left to rot. With psychedelic narrative, we hack our DNA. Infinitely incarnating deities at play. Cause dire straits are here again, but we will send them away. Heaven on earth, a double helix. With every breath we pray. Thank you. I like that one, it's a happy one. This next one's called Grandma's Gun. Song about losing our memories to technology. I want to tell you a story orally about the gas station all-stars. Shot down satellites containing our memories. Shot down satellites containing our memories. We don't remember what we've done. A side effect of Grandma's gun. CRS, ain't it fun? We're bombarded with primary digital trauma. The world was a hospice and we were the orderlies. We were the paychecks and workers, we were the victims of forgery. We're caught in our predicament and discarded horribly. And we don't remember what we've done. A side effect of Grandma's gun. We were bombarded with primary digital trauma. The world was a hospice and we were the orderlies. But our paychecks were bogus, we were the victims of forgery. We're caught in our predicament and discarded horribly. And we don't remember what we've done. A side effect of Grandma's gun. We were bombarded with secondary digital trauma. The world was a graveyard. We were wounded mortally, caught dead in our prime by neoliberal sorcery. Now our hopes and dreams are merely words in the glossary. And they don't remember what we've done. Let's all go get Grandma's gun. And now, some night comfort.
I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get hungry. It must be that time. Run out to the kitchen, grab a snack, and something to drink. Before you go, though, let me ask you one question.
We were bombarded with secondary digital trauma. The world was a graveyard. We were wounded mortally, caught dead in our prime by neoliberal sorcery. Now our hopes and dreams are merely words in the glossary. And they don't remember what we've done. A side effect of Grandma's gun. We were bombarded with primary digital trauma. The world was a hospice and we were the orderlies, but our paychecks were bogus. We were the victims of forgery, been caught in our predicament and discarded horribly. And we don't remember what they've done. A side effect of Grandma's gun. We were bombarded with primary digital trauma. The world was a graveyard. We were wounded mortally, cut down in our prime by neoliberal sorcery. Now our hopes and dreams are merely words in the glossary. And we don't remember what they've done. Well, let's all go get Grandma's gun.
Occasionally people do have problems. If that ever happens, I guarantee you'll take care of it. Our service blocks are always available.
Thank you. The song's called Ginger Lounge Hammer. Champions have permission to behave like selfish pricks, with willful, blissful ignorance not seen before or since. Interested applicants come to fruition, indoctrinated delivery from 3 on the tree, but it's all band-aids on the Chicago School of Economics. Milton Friedman was most certainly not free. Viktor Frankl's motivation was the layers of the onion, and the puzzle pieces danced on live TV. Here's to the revolutionaries fighting the Olympics, the beasts unleashed a sundry surprise. Here's to the heroes, nothing to lose, 0. A 45 bullet right between the chairman's eyes. Now your universe is requiring you to insert another coin. Knights are backing up behind you full of ones who want to join. It's a limited edition, surely cannot fit them all. Brutal and breathtaking like the dying of the fall. We reproduce for recreation and often to save face, hunting replicated treasures that spawn at predictable rates. There is no great wizard behind a velvet curtain, no marionette strings left to pull. The fools have met their fates. The tool of constant war is taken asymmetrically. No more acorns fallen since we burned down the tree. I want to thank the activist hackers surrounding me for saving me from ignominious ignorant democracy. Dire straits have dissolved and drained, and their hardened hearts have softened up their brains. Desperate beady eyes with dirty hands outstretched, the tussle turn their heads, close their eyes and retch. And the surgery flood overflows our town. A refugee hospital built on the highest ground isn't taking any patients, and they're turning us away. And the passive cull eats another day. Antelope Torino devouring all in our path. I was born in this casino, friends, you don't know the half. Our society is bleeding to death from slit wrists in the bath, and I would come back to save it, but I've run out of gas. And the surgery flood overflows our town. The tool of constant war is taken asymmetrically. No more acorns fallen since we burned down the tree. I want to thank the mental health workers surrounding me for saving me from myself and saving you all from me. But now your universe is requiring you to insert another coin. Lines are backing up behind you full of ones who want to join. It's a limited edition, surely cannot fit them all. Brutal and breathtaking like the dying of the fall. This world is a playground for those who incarnate. Some of us gotta go bed early and some of us stay up late. Thank you all for coming. On the way out, let's give Eddy a really big hand for Eddy DelBridge, our opener tonight. Sometimes the small shows are the most fun. I really love being here. This is a great place to be. I'm very grateful tonight. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, where's Shelbyville?
Shelbyville is here. Shelbyville is right here. In the Matt Groening Simpsons, he eventually admitted that Springfield in The Simpsons is Springfield, Oregon. And the town across the river that was the rival of Springfield in The Simpsons was Shelbyville. So Shelbyville is basically Eugene. So I bought this shirt before moving to town. It's like, oh yeah, everybody's gonna laugh and it'll be a great way to ingratiate myself with the locals in my new town. No, nobody knows what the hell it means. I have eaten the core of the universe, and my constipated thoughts allow me to obsess over the temporary identity supermarket that gives me so much credit and respect. Following the leader for better or for worse. So I loaded up my cart with canned food and tents to distribute to lives lived far more intense. Northern California's hottest real estate startup virgins work extra hours to pay for their perversions. Following the leader for better or for worse. purse while saving your uneaten breakfast toast in the bottom of your purse. This miserable poverty that the powers that be want us to see is an attempt to murder us, although slowly and softly, by following the leader. Ever since the birth of industry, or maybe it was agriculture, or maybe it was sentience in the first place, we've been screwed over by following the leader. Helen Casanova from suburban Troy, New York, found a different way of eating, gave up soda, wheat, and pork. She's smoking 3.5 packs of Captain Beefheart a day to keep up her taxi driver's voice. These wounds on our right hands are an evolutionary map of a volcanic archipelago where my inner demons live. Underneath the surface, a geothermal ocean they tap into for power and the empathy to forgive. Please give me empathy to forgive. Please give me empathy to forgive you. Thank you. I've just got a few more, and then we're gonna see James Manning III up here tonight, playing some old school country music. I'm really excited to see that set tonight, so definitely stick around. And I think it's about time for me to make up one off the top of my head. Where can people find my music? Right now on Bandcamp, but pretty soon I'm gonna be on Spotify and Apple Music and all of those good things. I've got my DistroKid going on, and I just gotta get my rear end in gear to upload literally 27 years worth of back catalog onto the internet. I've been doing this for a long time. Well, you know, I'm lucky to be here, so. All right, so what do y'all want to hear a song about? Somebody throw out a topic or two. Nothing?
Fine China.
Fine China, okay.
Being in a coma.
Being in a coma. All right, I can do that.
Fuzzy socks.
That may come into play. Ever since the accident, I cannot smell the aroma. I am lying in this bed because I'm in a coma. Yet like a bull in a china stock, I go out and I just break shit up. I leave my body and go downtown and bust up plates till the sun goes down. In this coma I travel the world, out of my body like a badass girl. Tank girl Ellen, everyone loves when you break shit up from above. Leaving my body and traveling to the antique store where I wanna sing. I pick up the china and fling, fling, fling. Now it's broken on the floor and I don't have to pay because I'm not in my body. I'm in the hospital. It's a very interesting hospital, by the way. They try to feed me peaches every day, but I can't eat them because I'm in a coma. They really need to get their food service straight. IV feeds me, he gives me lots of energy. At night I leave my body to go out and break lots of things. I am a bull in the china shop. Nobody can ever make me stop. I'm gonna cause insurance losses. I'm gonna piss off pawn shop bosses. Yes, this is my goal. I am an astral asshole. Oh yes, this is my goal. I am an astral plane asshole. These things don't make sense. Call Robert Stack or call the guy with the aliens on Discovery with the really cool hair. I hope he's into me. Seriously, if I had to sleep with somebody from the Discovery Network, it wouldn't be any of those Lagina motherfuckers digging Opal Island. It would be the aliens guy because he's really got a good haircut, and I bet that those tight jeans are really packed with what I think they're packed with. I don't think those are dirty socks and alien guy's jeans. Whereas the Lagina brothers wear really loose jeans and they're kind of old and they're not really Silver Daddy material anyway. They're a little bit too straight. I think they should just go away. They're not going to find anything that hasn't already been found. Yet the Discovery Network pays them millions of dollars a year to rent backhoes and dig into the ground. Thank you, everybody. All right. Sometimes I want to be like Ian Curtis or Iggy Pop, and then I write a song like that, and then I'm like almost embarrassed to do it, but yet I'm not really embarrassed. It's fake embarrassment. We're living in the blind night, navigating by hindsight. Best not to exploit me, or you'll be dead by first light. Dead record industry, otherwise this would be a big smash. Everything surrounding me dying, your treasure, my trash. If you insist on eating my soul, I must insist that you eat it whole. If you insist on eating my soul, I must insist that you eat it whole. My eyes are Challenger windows, narrow, focused and dark. The road maps are lies, we navigate by landmarks. Human misery is a constant reminder that colonial lifestyles are shackles and binders. Ingenuity seekers and finders, you can't tell the road maps when you're wearing blinders. We're witnessing the division of nations into those who are vicious and those who are patient. But in the end, supremacy culture will be exposed as a predatory vulture. If you insist on eating my soul, I must insist that you eat it whole. If you insist on eating my soul, I must insist that you eat it whole. You see, the goddess builds puzzles and tries to solve them. This one involves a blue planet revolving. You see, the goddess builds puzzles and tries to solve them. If you need to know more, I defer to the dolphins. Thank you. All right. Two more, and then we'll get back to the real music as opposed to my self-karaoke thing. So. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Play, you silly goose. Sitting in a bed of adulation and roses, though I'm falling apart internally like Guns N' Roses. I'm being held together with duct tape, baling wire, and hypnosis. Studying the history of radical community programs, all eventually destroyed for overvaluing the humans. The grassroots turned brown and we desperately left town when guys like you were spoiled brats, overprivileged autocrats. In a People magazine survey, 13% of respondents said they hoped all life would end in a world-destroying calm, and increasing percentages report a loss of hope and a lack of high drinking, sex, food, and sleep and dope. Fragile fascist resource hoarders bar the doors and seal the borders. Aggravated, angry guys who voted for Trump and hope to die. Feral, failed patriarchs who never bite but often bark and never leave home after dark. Never leave home after dark. My proud, amazing family has always got my back, though I'm falling apart internally like Fleetwood Mac. The death of capitalism will end this, and your progeny will name themselves interdependents. They will never be friendless. Live in self-chosen packs, having each other's backs, are tenacious, strong, and relentless. They'll prevent this world from rebooting. A cleanup crew wielding the tools of looting, hacking into exponential cloud computing. Narrow, lazy divorcees who bring their guns to Chick-fil-A. Narrow, failed patriarchs who often bite and rarely bark, yet never leave home after dark. Never leave home after dark. Guys like that are spoiled brats, overprivileged autocrats, who rarely bite but often bark, and never leave home after dark. Never leave home after dark. Never leave home after dark. You all know guys like that. The ones that eat the last piece of pizza and leave their whole entire civilization to crumble in the wake. Yeah. Don't be that person. Sharing and caring is the way of the future, as hippy-dippy as it may sound. Thank you. All right, this is my last one of the night. It's called A Lemming Trip Off a Guilt Cliff. It's about attempting to sell your soul and failing and maybe being glad it didn't work out after all. You cut in line to pawn your soul to the hoarders. They don't mind. They've gotta cover their orders. But red tape ensues as they negate the transaction. There must be a payment for your soul's extraction. In an inspired moment, you refuse to take a morsel of the devil's bribery petty cash fund. And now you're rejected. The lawyers connected and said, soul without greed is useless to darkness. Fuck if I know, man, you might as well park this Salvation dump truck in a well-trafficked area, broadcasting horrors to enlighten and scare the interested supplicants who don't know the bruising caused by the extraction of the spirit they're losing. Destroying that connection is tantamount to being locked in an icebox with an air hose and feet spout. I want out. Damn it, I want out. Losing myself was the final straw. Now I'm made of meat and trauma and nothing more. I want out. Baby, I want out. But now you're rejected. The clerics connected and said, sometimes you gotta give the devil his due, but don't be his advocate, that's not cool. Stick it out. Baby, kick it out. We exist for experience, unbearable torture and ecstatic bliss. I don't doubt. Damn it, I don't doubt. 'Cause most humans are stupid or insane, and we've got a little light bulb inside of our brain. Turn on, we don't know. So plug the stage lights in and let the spark plugs glow, and we'll all find out. Yeah, we'll all find out. Then we'll move out. Then we'll all move out. Thank you, everybody. Up next is James Manning III in just a handful of minutes.